It's just my Stash, and welcome back to Police Wars. Today, well, it's another day to check it. And the corruption zone is not going to be unlockable just yet. So, there's 4 boxes left, which will be all for... Maybe some of the damage will be done on Sunday, but Monday we've got a decent bit of grinding to do. Not as badly as before, though, which is good. But still, first, we got a few boxes. Free box. That's on me for pressing a button too quickly. Anyway, another free box, Wesley. Noble box. Pumpkin wrapper. This is why I wanted to be a bit slow. Maybe it'll at least give something. But I basically just check how many shards I have. Still, we have not backing down. I finished the Defender mission. No recordings for that one. There was nothing special. I just did the mission, logged in, did the mission, logged out. Didn't collect anything. It took more losses than wins, though. So, Pumpkin Wrapper dropped a decent bit. This is another one that doesn't have anything special, so there we go. And now we have 2 of these. 2 Super Morph boxes. The only difference is the one of them actually gives, the crystals. Anyway, Heckle's in the shop. Doesn't mean anything. So, yeah. We'll open the regular one. Crystally. Good. We got him. That's Astronomer. We got the last shards we need to max out Poisandra's talent tree. But who do we get? Snide. Yeah. That's what I get for unlocking him. That's my fault. Anyway, same thing here. 48 epics this time. It actually is 6 more shards somehow. Anyway, 28 crystals. Not needed this time, but here we go. Number epic and number 1. We just need one of them to beat Poisandra, because she's that close to being the next level. No. I said no. Of course. 8 shards. The difference is we can actually boost our damage. If we had 800 extra coins. Of course. Of course. There is a way to do that, and it is beneficial. We'll need that 4% extra damage today. Yeah. 800 coins. How many bridge shards did I have again? It's the cheapest option anyway. We'll grab an Ashley offer and see what the game wants to do. It'll give enough coins, so that's the reason, only decent reason why. 12. That's a no. As I said, that's a no. And there! But the problem is we need more coins now! There! At least that does something. 4% extra damage. But now we need even more coins because now she can be leveled up to level 4. That's sad. I'm still quite a decent bit away before I reach level 5, so yeah. Upgrade and assist to level 9. I don't think I have a common that can go that high yet. Probably can. Hold on. Upgrade a leader. That's not going to do anything. That's just barely anything right now. No point. I don't think I even have the coins anyway. So yeah, balance mission. Fern is being given away for free, so we'll have a balanced leader by the end of the week. The problem is, what does the corruption zone give? So yeah, we'll use her in the challenge for no reason. 3 wins is all we need, and then we go on to ranked. Billy! They're balanced, right? So we're actually finding someone that's trying to do the mission. Meh, poke! Death Ranger! Sad. 1, Death Ranger didn't last long enough in terms of animation. 2, they dodged! Poke! And I'm... of course. That's on me for just being too slow and pressing that button. Yep, okay. I am outright just failing with this one. Okay, you got poked. Nope. You whiff. Simply went invincible. Whirling Winds. Press nothing. Okay, we will stun you. Here we go. Here. And it still did nothing because I still stood still. Okay. Yeah, this just outright failed for me because I am normally used to a certain other block breaker assist having a little more duration, so. Yeah, Zenaku is just better in that sense. Yeah, that's what I get for just playing horribly. Clearly. Anyway, this is actually being recorded right after Ashley's video. So, I am completely, maybe a bit spent in that, having already played for a video to begin with. It's probably a reasoning. Nope, okay, fine. Great, we're just gonna juggle here. Breaker? No! I use a block. Set it up. Still doesn't help me. Still no help here right now. Get caught. First snatch it. Nope. Think I'm allowed to delay it. It's not that slow. Great. I want you to rotate. Okay, you know what? I think I found my problem. I'm just not attacking them. First of all, Savage Claw. Great. Of all things to happen. No, I just get caught before I even hit them. No, I'm just not invincible anymore. Dodge. No, you will not. And you get slashed. Whirling Winds. And you can stay in your corner. Back away. Nope, okay. Fair enough. I was thinking of it to interrupt their breaker, but that doesn't exist. You spent your energy for that. Okay. Yeah, I really should have just pressed the breaker at that point. So, I'm just gonna bring you back in. No. Great. They're not exactly even choosing to recover much right now. Seriously. Strike you down. Okay. They didn't stop that, but, yeah. This was just a weird match. Yeah, I'm still being I am not playing right at all, even still. Need to just be more aggressive with a few things, and maybe I'll be fine. And okay. Right. No traps allowed. No traps allowed. Yeah. Gonna reach. And nope. Okay. You will not be using that card. Back away. No breaker for you. Strike you down. Stay in your corner. And back away. Hit them first and don't cancel. Okay, fine. We'll better rotate. We'll do the same thing then. You'll be caught! Now come back to the corner. Here's some chain cannons. You can block. Nope, okay. Well, you chose to continue. Strike you down. Pursuit Claw. And there we can slice you. Hey. The character that got their damage fixed after somehow losing it. No, okay, fine. Fair enough. He dodged the projectile, he didn't invalidate it, so you can still be launched back into it if we have to. If it existed. Poke. No. Savage Claw. Strike it down. And now we just back away. Nothing yet. Okay, there's Eric. Still on the rising. And we launch you. Chain cannon. Claw and chain. Burst Slasher. Bring you down. Chain cannons. And we don't rotate. Okay. Whirling Winds. You can't block this one. You just chose not to, it seems. Yeah, nope. We can use Ashley Assist, but it looks like most of the time we're going to have to cancel it anyway. Did say it is just a 50-50, so... we're still in the air. Can you run? No, you cannot! Here! I don't think the middle saw was going to help me there. So, it had to be the assist this time. At least it actually works. You can bring them to your corner, then use the special corner assists. At least that's a type of useful interaction. Yeah, that's completed, but I'm not collecting it. That's gonna be for next week's mission, to skip ahead to quite a few of them. You can just collect missions and then do that, so, yeah. Pretty free. Pretty much a free, easy collection. Well, we have to get this damage, and we need 10 more matches, so we'll see what happens. Now, I was thinking maybe I could have just made it an entire Casual Tuesday video. We don't need a second one, though. Instead, we'll let Antonio fight in ranked. And, yeah, I don't want to give Psycho Green his video yet, either. Plus, it'll be ranked anyway on the other account. Really? You're not here? And, okay. Well, that's dumb.
Perfect. Win.
That's a place. Putty, you're not helping. FPS is just... You can see the frames. Yeah, no. Okay, Barco Blade, you can go into the air. Let's see here. Box of Light. What is wrong with the environment right now? This thing just... ruined by whatever this horrible performance is. But, nope. Not in range. Again. You strike? There we go. So, how much energy do you actually have? Okay, nothing there. Is it Putty? Okay, by the looks of it, I do not know who it is, but, doesn't look like it's Putty assist. So, back row blur, back row dash, Mox of Light!
KO. Win.
That's a steal. They're already using their new Fern assist, so is it gonna be leveled up, or are you just gonna be slightly weaker? Well, that happened. I'll recover one. She slash. No, they're ready with a button. They're just ready with a button. Lose 3 stacks, huh? I just lose 3 stacks of that one. Barco dash. Now you get hit by Mox of Light. You don't get to get up from this one. Back away. No. You get double stunned. And with that, this time she slash hits. It was done soon enough, so Mox of Light! No Fern assist for you.
KO. Win.
That's took better, so that mismatch is expected. I think it failed to find an opponent twice. But if I'm not mistaken, this is an old opponent I actually fought not too long ago. It's just an old repeat this time. Yeah. Press the block. Meant nothing. It meant nothing. Yeah, regular block for you. Which probably means their primary slot is just a regular poke. And of course. Then they don't rotate. Then they just don't rotate. Yeah. There's the, as I said, there's their primary.
KO. You lose.
Not allowed to do that type of thing. No poking with a primary. It's not going to end well. Well, that's a Leo. But I just got rid of all my blocks, so we have to just poke twice and then just... Yeah, no. Interrupt, go back, go away. There, that worked. Kind of. I need my block. I need my block back. Not the one I wanted, but this is fine. Somewhat. No. Wait a bit. And again! They're really not pressing anything, fine, you just get stunned. Stand in their face, but we have to back away as soon as possible and then just... Hello? Okay, they're just not pressing much right now. Okay. Whatever's happening with them, they're just choosing not to press a button.
KO. Win.
And another Leo. Okay, this one might fight back. We'll see. So going by this, they'll likely go with Ollie. Okay, instead it's nothing, so you get stunned. Now what? Okay, middle slot it is. Then we'll just Barracuda Blur. I cancelled when I didn't need to. It's one stack gone. Okay. You continued. You can go into the air. Barracuda Blur. We'll do a backdash. And there goes their assist choice. Yeah, even if they went invincible, it wasn't actually going to save them. Ah, the greatest situation. Okay. Here. Is everyone just lagging out, or what is happening here? Well, only 3 marks are needed.
KO. Win.
Okay, so corruption zone is complete. All these fights after this don't actually mean anything. That bait worked. Kind of. It's just a fail of a combo. You don't need to add a dash with the new Antonio change. But in the end, all it did was get the opponent to just press a strike, and it did something. It did something. Anyway, background blur. Here's a 15 stacks. Marks of light. There we go. So what's it gonna be? Yeah, you just get stunned twice. With that, we got a perfect block combo. But the difference is, they'll survive, but they'll be stunned. Okay, what's your choice? Cake! Jam up those systems of an armor.
KO. Win.
Okay, that's actually. You have no blocks. I have a DK primary slot. And they're faster. And they crit. Yeah, okay. So. There it is. You're not backing away from that one. No. Poke. There we go. Back row dash. And then they gain blocks, man. Okay. You get caught. We'll leave you stunned. That's Barracuda Blade. The strike spam this person, though, is not going to be that simple. And not even, especially if I just fail to just do anything there. And that reaches. Okay. Fair enough.
KO. You lose.
Oh, hey. Do you know how to use him? We'll see. We'll see with what you do. Fine. Nah, just go away. Go away. I didn't stagger them. Fine. Interrupt. There's your block. A little too soon for me, but this is fine. Back blur. You don't have a block assist. And that's the important detail here. No. You get stunned. It's a very important detail. You need to remember that you need a block at all times. Otherwise, this kind of problem exists. You're gonna combo with your breaker? You can just press your breaker and knock me out, you know. Cake! Now they go for a block. There we go. Now to your corner you go. And we're going to delay. As I said, back go dash. It's there you go. Once again, the FPS problem returns. I hit you first, and then we poke. Yeah, I'm out of energy. Once again, notice how I didn't get a regular block against an opponent like this. Pretty sure this is only second last match, though. Anyway, as you guys can tell, that match, the block disappeared for quite a while. It's the reason why I kept spamming the primary. And 3 cards. Look at that, the block's in the middle slot now. Anyway, we fought this Leo earlier. Let's see what happens now. Nope, okay. Good job. You actually pressed it in time. Yeah. This is why we shouldn't go near my corner. Otherwise, this type of combo just ends up happening. No. No, you will not. We'll recover 1. And then leave you stunned. No visual effect for me. And that should have been expected. I really should have just expected that one. Dash forwards and super. Yeah. How do I get out of this? Pretty sure there's no way to. Yeah. As I said, there isn't a way to get out of this thing specifically. And especially since they just chose to
KO.
shoot instead of armor and nuke. Lots of those matches were wasted. 4 of them, in fact, were worthless. We did not need to continue after I beat him the first time. We did not need to continue. Once you saw that 17,000 damage on the last one, yeah, Corruption Zone was complete, and every other match after that was only to try and climb the Sapphire at that point. 8. Nah, skip. Dana. How about you? 9. Okay, we'll let this one play out. V1. Alpha. Not part of the same season. 9, but we'll skip. Yeah, right? It gave 3 epics in a row. Good enough. Got a new leader, but we still need 3,200 more coins. Yep. Okay. We'll collect that when the new not backing down challenge appears. And yeah, Antonio's days are numbered. The next legendary will be appearing soon. Soon. We will see when the game says who replaces Antonio for the next season of ranked for this account. So it'll obviously rely on the character being someone that can actually use Poisandra. So basically, hopefully not someone that's very strike heavy. Yeah, but there's probably no one like that that actually is a legendary, so we'll see. Most of them can just run an extra strike anyway. So, yeah, that's, we'll see what happens. 2 days. Monday, the Corruption Zone completely unlocks, or rather Sunday evening. We'll see what it does. Antonio, we'll see how long you have left to remain. You have a dedicated, long Corruption Zone. Ollie was the previous one. Many people didn't like him. I question whether or not their opinion remains the same for you after your buff. You still have the same problem. But people need to understand. You can still be turtled. But you hit very hard when you land an attack. That's simply all it is. Hard to land an attack, but hits very hard. Painful combos, in fact. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, don't miss anything, and your most code is in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become, and having the first streams at the end of videos receive the latest thumbnails, as well as join the Random Fringe Alliance with priority. Well, it's the next Founders video. Goodbye.